Hi everyone, Alex here with Rowan Health and Wellness. Today I'm going to talk about an important part of your health. But sometimes we get so caught up in the diet and the supplements and the sleep and the changes that sometimes we really need to keep our eye on the prize and what our vision is for our lives to help us get through a lot of the journeys we have with our health. So first off, what I want you to do to really start off on the right foot with your health journey is think about what your ideal life looks like. And this is not just daydreaming, this is what you really feel you want your life to look like. And don't do it in the present tense. Forget now. Think about how you want to look, how you want to feel, how you want to function, where you want to be 3, 4, 5 years from now. What did your average day look like? Any day, an average day. What time do you get up in the morning? What does it look like? What does it feel like? Do you feel good and vibrant? Are you looking forward to going to work as opposed to dragging yourself out of bed to go to work? Do you have pain first thing in the morning, or do you get up and you're able to get out of bed pain-free, be able to go downstairs, make yourself a really good breakfast, never feel rushed on your way to work, give yourself enough time because you were able to wake up in time, and you're not dragging yourself because you have a lack of energy. What do you do when you wake up? When do you wake up? Do you wake up like 5 minutes before you need to be leaving the house, or are you able to get up with enough time to eat properly? Wake yourself up, get a little bit of stretching and meditation in first thing in the morning to get yourself on that right foot with the right mindset before you even leave the house. Like me, I have a dog. I have to get up. I have to take my dog for a walk. I have others that depend on me. Some of you may have kids that depend on you. How does that work into your morning? And how do you feel when you wake up? Do you feel energized, or do you feel like you just fell asleep 5 minutes ago, or you're more tired now than when you actually went to bed? How do you feel a few years from now in your ideal life? What does it feel like? Who's there? Companions, loved ones, coworkers, business partners, teachers, students, anything that you feel is good for your life. Who is in it? Who makes your life better? Who are you living for? What is your purpose? So who really is doing this health journey with you? What do your relations look like? Are they strained and frustrated, or do they bring you happiness? Are they constructive? Are they building you up instead of pulling you down? What are the relationships like in your ideal life? What is your purpose? Are you living your purpose? Do you know what your purpose is? So much of our mindset and our life revolves around what we do with the time that we're given and how that plays into your outlook on life. The relationships you make, the choices you make. What is your purpose? So, and are you living it to your fullest? Are you meant to be a writer, but you're working on an assembly line? Are you meant to be a gardener and you're working in a hospital? So what is it that really brings you joy that you should have at least as a part of your life? And use your senses. When you think about, so close your eyes, be able to smell what your life would smell like. Funny enough, what are the smells in your home, the aromas? Is there a nasty smell now that you would love to not have to deal with in your ideal life? Where you work. Is there something that goes along there? The taste of your favorite foods, the feel. How does your body feel to you? How does your surroundings feel to you? Do you go outside and you feel the bright sun, or are you missing that opportunity because you're at work so early in the morning? Do you make that opportunity to go outside? How does that feel? Today we're going to talk about how important it is, because a lot of people, it's hard to think. Sometimes it's tough just to get through the day to day. And when you have that vision, the whole attraction of the universe, if you have something that you can see, that you can feel, that you can smell, that you can breathe, you're more likely to work towards it and feel authentic about it. It's going to get you through some of those challenges, or when they have naysayers that come up against you. It really is important to have that vision What is it that your life will look like if everything was going the way that you really want it to go? And that's pretty much, in essence, what it is. If everything was going exactly how you wanted it, how would it look? And start from there. Once you've had your vision kind of set out, you've had some time to sit down and think about it. Now we look at goals. These are very important when you're making any kind of change and you're working towards anything in your health, in your home, at work. Again, they all tie together. So it's very important to have steps that you're ready to take to move towards this new you. Is it something important to you to have a promotion at work? Open your own business. I never really thought that would be something that would be a part of my vision, but the last few years, it really has become a piece of who I am. And I've had to set goals to get to them. And those have also included health goals to be able to open a business. But for some, it might just be you want that promotion at work, or you want to just be able to get through your day without struggling, without the fear that you're not doing your job well enough. Sometimes it's the small goals that we just need to set first. Is one of your goals being able to spend more time as a parent or as a partner? Do you feel like your energy is so low that you can barely get through the bare minimums of the day, let alone enjoy your life? Do you want to enjoy? Do you want to have that energy to be able to play with your kids, your nieces, your nephews, or be that partner if they want to be going and doing things and it's not in you right now because of things that are going on with you physically? Again, going back to your purpose. What is your purpose? And do you have goals in your life that are helping you work towards it? Travel. That's a big thing a lot of people set as goals. I want to travel here. They want to travel there. They've got their bucket list. Mine, I've probably got about 10 more countries on my bucket list. And those things as well help you towards looking at goals. In 2 years from now, I want to be able to go on a bike tour of Ireland. So am I healthy financially, physically, emotionally, to be able to get there and to enjoy it while I'm there? So these are all goals to kind of start thinking about. Weight loss, that's a big one for a lot of people. And somewhere along their healthcare journey, a lot of the time, weight does play into part of a goal, whether it's they want to improve their diabetes, so they need to lose weight, or they want to lose weight, and that's their goal. Or they need to improve on a condition, and weight loss is part of reaching that goal. So a lot of the times, weight loss tends to be one of those goals that comes up a lot that we help with at the Rowan Health and Wellness Clinic. Just things like I just want to be able to climb the stairs. If the elevator is out, I want to be able to get to my apartment. Keeping up with kids, oh my goodness, they run everywhere. They have so much energy. So being able to keep up with them and enjoy having them in your lives. Weight is a lot more than just, how that pair of pants feels. Do you feel good about yourself? Is that a goal? You want to be able to look in the mirror, look yourself truly in the mirror and say, I love me. I love everything about me. Is that one of your goals, to be able to do that? Can you do that now? And then one of mine, to complete a Tough Mudder race. So that's definitely a goal of mine that I've set for myself, and that's definitely upped the ante in a lot of areas in my life to be able to train physically to get there, but also to have the mindset to be able to get through that. So that's an upcoming goal just for myself. So health goals. What are your health goals? Naturally, you're likely here because there is something about your health that you want to improve on. So what are your health goals? Write them down. Do you want to be pain-free or in less pain? Do you want to be worry-free of your symptoms while you're out in public or at work? Is that impeding your ability to enjoy life outside of the home? Being able to go through a day and sleeping well through the night. Finding answers about questions you've had that have kept you up at night that you're wondering about that no one's been able to give you. Is that finding those answers something that's important to your health? These are all important as we go through this health journey for the next few weeks. Write them down. Put them somewhere you can see them every day when you wake up, whether it's on like a little Post-it, stick it on your wall, on your mirror in the bathroom. If you have a day planner or a calendar, writing them down in there so you can see them every day, remind you of what you're working towards. And it also helps you as you're going through things. You look back on them and see how far you've really come. And that goes a long way as well. You always want to state them in the positive tense. So it's not, my goal is, I need a better choice in the job I'm in right now because the job I'm in is just eating me alive. As opposed to, I want a job that I'm going to that I feel good about. See, having them set in a positive tense helps you move towards them again. As opposed to having to move away from something because of pain, you're moving towards something because of joy. And that's what we want to help you guys get to. Again, achievable time frame. We want to make sure if you've got a big cake, a big cake worth of goals, you're taking tiny bites to get through it. Probably not the best analogy from a healthcare professional. That's the first thing that came to mind. Small bites to get through to finally reach that goal. So if it seems like a massive goal that you're trying to reach, helping you get off certain medications or to be pain-free, and it's hard for you to even imagine being pain-free. It might be, again, just those tiny steps. Slightly less pain medication each day, or being able to bend that arm or that knee a little bit more each day, or having to rest a little bit less because of having to give it a break in between. Things like that. Small little achievements to keep you motivated along the way. They need to be your goals and not goals for somebody else. So although it's important to keep those people that we care for in mind and to help motivate us, it still needs to be for you and maintained by you. So you can't rely on others to help you with those changes. It has to be about you. Because if something happens with that other person, or they change their mind, or they don't follow through, then your goal for you is being affected. So you want to make sure that it's your goal that you want, and you're going to be the one who's going to be doing the work for it. And again, we've kind of talked about breaking it up into chunk size. Write your goals down. Try to start with about 3 to 4 health goals, what they look like, what you really want to be working towards, and what is your ideal day look like. So when we were talking about the first slide there, with your goals in mind, what's important to you, what do you want out of life? I know these are hard questions and probably not what you thought you were getting right out of the gate, but it's so important to have that concept of what you want. What does that beautiful first day look like? Write it out in a beautiful story of what your day looks like from beginning to end. Include times when you wake up, when you go to sleep, generally when you eat, if you're going to do a workout, if you're going to do meditation, when you go to work, when you get home and get to spend time with your family, when you're going to take a lunch break that's going to give you the time to be able to rest and eat so you can continue on with your day. Think about how that goes. If you own your own business, when are you going to spend some time focusing on your business? When are you going to spend time focusing on you? And taking a look at how that would feel the best for you. Maybe just being able to go to work again. You've been off work so long because of physical challenges that you just want to be able to go to work again. You want to get up at a normal time after a good night's sleep to be able to get up to go to work because that's your purpose. Whatever it is that you're doing as your career is your purpose, and you want to be able to get back to it. So that would be included in your ideal day. When are you having your meals? What are the smells around you? Do you have a beautiful lavender bath at night, and that's your treat to yourself for getting through your day successfully? And again, who are the people coming and going in your day? Your loved ones, your family, for me, my dog. Who is involved and who is not involved sometimes can also be a big piece of that. Who would not come into your day, your ideal day? And this again, look, 2, 3, 4 years down the road, what does it look like? Where are you living? Are you living in California where it's nice and warm because that's where you want to be? Are you still living up in Canada somewhere? Are you living in your current house, or would you like to be in a different home? Are you living in an apartment and would like a backyard so you can grow some of your own veggies? What does that day look like in great detail? All right, guys. So that's it for the first day. I hope you guys have learned a few very key points that you guys can start right away with. Tomorrow we'll get on another very exciting healthcare topic. But in the meantime, I hope you health and happiness.